Hey there, friend. I'm glad you stopped by. Today I am excited. We're going to turn some simple deli meats and some Texas toast into something crispy, cheesy, meaty, a little bit sweet. A deep fried Monte Cristo sandwich. Stick around and we'll get started. So while the oil's getting hot, let's put together the batter. I've got here 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon and a half of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. To that, I'm going to add an egg. And 2/3 of a cup of water. And I'll get that all mixed together. When this is all done, it should resemble pretty much the consistency of pancake batter. Now that we have our batter put together, one of the neat things about this sandwich, it's all nice and savory except for the dipping sauce, which is made from red currant jelly. Now this is a French sandwich. I guess it was invented in Paris around 1910. And I happen to find some red currant jelly also from France. So that's kind of cool. So what we'll do is I've got a tablespoon of heavy cream, a tablespoon of water, and I'm going to spoon in some of this red currant jelly. And then I'll mix it up with my little whisk here. So I've got 6 pieces of my Texas toast. Right. The original sandwich is made with Swiss. I've got Munster cheese here, which is going to be a little creamier than the Swiss. It doesn't have quite that bitter taste that Swiss does. Then I'm also going to kick it up a little bit with some pepper jack cheese. Got some honey roasted ham and some turkey breast. So let's build our sandwiches real quick. And because one of the fun things about this sandwich, kind of where comfort food meets fair food, and I guarantee it is all really good, I'm going to cut these into quarters so that we get more of that batter all the way around, so you get more of that fried flavor. So it's a much more than a French toast, certainly not a grilled cheese, but by the time this is all said and done, you'll just have to try one for yourself because there's no real adequate way I can describe to you how good these are. So let me cut these into quarters, then we'll take some toothpicks and make sure that everything stays together while it's in the hot oil. Now you want to make sure that you remember to take out your toothpicks. Last thing you want to do is bite into a toothpick. And I'll put 2 of them in there kind of crossways. Got this oil at 360 degrees. We're going to take our batter and our sandwiches, dip them in the batter, and fry them till they're golden brown, just a couple minutes. And we'll see how we do. So the first time I ever saw Monte Cristo, I was at Disneyland, and we went to a little restaurant called the Blue Bayou, and they had them on the menu, and dang if they weren't good. So I've made these over the years and really super enjoy them. They won't be as pretty as the ones at Disneyland, but they'll be every bit as good. Well, like I said, gang, let's make sure that we get these toothpicks out of here. Boy, I really hope you can find time to make these. You know, from my back porch to yours, these things, I'd say it's my favorite sandwich I've ever made. Pretty darn close to the ones from the Blue Bayou. And you know something? I just forgot. We're supposed to hit this with some powdered sugar. Bam, as Emerald would say. Ah, what a treat. So do yourself a favor. Look at the directions. They're super simple. It'll just take you about 20 minutes to get these things done. And so good. And every so often you deserve something special like this. Probably not the healthiest for you, but who's counting? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.